Hello everyone. I wanted to do a quick share on journaling by fives that I've been doing. Christmas is, I don't know why, stressful for me, so I wanted to do something to unstress myself, and I don't know why. Christmas is the month of December for some reason. I don't do anything for Christmas. I mean, I don't buy gifts, and I don't decorate, and I don't do any cookies or anything like that. I only send out a handful of cards, so I don't understand why I get stressed and panicky in December. But I needed something to distress myself, and I thought that doing a quick journaling by fives would be fun, and I changed the rules a little bit so that it would be less stressful for me. And I did a little mini one. It's a little tiny thing with a whole lot of pages. So I did change some of the rules. I did not time myself. I went ahead and separated stenciling and stamping, so I went through each page and stenciled something, and then I went back through and I stamped something on each page. When I got to the focal points, I pretty much started doing it correctly as fast as possible, but then I kind of slowed down and kind of had some fun with it. So it served its purpose. I distressed, and I'm really happy with the results. So I just wanted to share them with you. So, and then I did want to say something about my name, Caged Fish. Caged Fish has been with me for quite a few years. And it's come from, I have a bird cage, and for the longest time I had a wooden fish that I hung in the bird cage, and people would see that and they thought that it was a little strange that I had a fish in my bird cage, but I liked it and it stuck with me. I lost my wooden fish. So I have the birdcage still, but I do not have my wooden fish, and I can't find a replacement for it. So when I saw this birdcage, I decided to put the fish in it, and that's my caged fish. So if anybody's wondering why I do everything caged fish, this is what I'm thinking of. So anyway, this is the first page, and I'm not done yet. I didn't do any doodling. I probably won't do a whole lot of doodling, but I do want to do some, and I do want to add some other things. When I changed the rules, I put focal points on, and then I went back and I put little detail pictures on, and this one doesn't have one, so I can't show you. This one really doesn't have one either. But this one shows how I did stenciling, and then I went back and did some stamping on top. So each page has just a little bit more. This one also doesn't have any details. Oh well, I do need to go back and finish some of this stuff, but on the whole, I was really happy with it. I had planned on using watercolors because I've had so much trouble with the acrylics, but when I got going on it, for some reason I pulled out my acrylics and I pulled out my twinkling H2Os, and that's what I used, and then I realized at the end I forgot to even pull out my watercolors. So next time. This one also, I like this whole process a little bit better. I think it's because I spent time, when I put down my focal points like this one, I spent time fussy cutting things out. I fussy cutted this little penguin out, and I think it really made a difference in the way it looks and the way I like it. So spending time to fussy cut and to place things where I wanted them, I think really made a difference in how I enjoy the pages. It makes such a difference having things cut out, and so you can see the backgrounds and you can see the details better. So this is one of my details. A little button here is another detail. The horse on his head was a detail. And this one needs some more stuff. You know, if I were to finish this now, you know, not do anything else with it and say it's done, I still would be pretty happy with it. I would like to put something, like a bottle, like she's coming out of a bottle, or a vase or something, I don't know. But, you know, if I don't come back and put more stuff on it, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And I don't have a whole lot more to say. You can't really see all the twinkling H2Os. Next time I won't put them on the background paper. I will use them for little details because I've covered up most of them, I think. You wasted a whole lot of twinkling H2Os and you don't really see much of them. They were pretty cool when I started doing, before I put all the stuff on top of them. This one needs something here. Don't know what. When I think about it, when I come across something, I will add things. Here's another little detail I put on there. It's the Coach logo. This one, I had stamped 2 butterflies, and I put the clock there and thought it looked like a head, so I added this. This one, I remembered having this picture and thought those colors would be perfect, so I pulled it out, and then as I was placing it on here, it was a great big sheet. I mean, it was a huge thing. When I placed it on here, I noticed the wings, and the other part is stamped underneath, but I thought that would be pretty cool if she looked like she had wings. So I fussy cut it all out. It took me quite a while to get it placed just right, and then I found the sailboat, and I put that there afterwards. But I really like the way that turned out. I probably won't do anything else with that page. And some pages really do need some more stuff. This one needs a whole lot of stuff. Don't know what. This was details, all kinds of details I put in here. And this is the first one that I actually put some words. I might go back through and add words to some of these. I haven't done that yet, so it might be kind of fun to do. Thinking about it, and I'm not hating this, so maybe that's what I need to do next. This one, for her, I really would like to put a bow tie on her and a top hat or some kind of funny hat on her. I think that would be hilarious. I don't have either one of those yet, and I'm thinking about putting these leaves on here, but I don't know. I don't know yet, so I just kind of left those there to think about, but she needs a top hat, definitely. And this one I didn't put any on because I really like the way it looks. And until I find just the perfect something, I think it's just going to have to stay that way. None of this was planned ahead of time. I didn't specifically look for certain images to put on these pages. I just had a table full of stuff to grab from, and things just came together really well. I never intended to put the lighthouse on her head, but she was kind of sitting there with it there, and it looked pretty good, so I kept it that way. So she's got the lighthouse on her head. And that is it. So I hope you enjoyed. I do recommend doing the journaling by fives. It is fairly unstressful if you don't worry about time so much. The Journaling by Fives is by Shannon Green. If you want to know all the details for that, go visit her channel on YouTube. She's got Journaling by Fives with all the recommendations and rules, and it's a fun challenge. I do recommend it. Thank you for watching.